brother. I require serotonin. I must chill my stream in every location that is possible. Of course, the moment I hit fucking start streaming, my stomach is like, hey, you know what? Fuck you. I'm gonna start doing backflips, asshole. Lazas, hi, hello. Did you see Path of Exile 2 news? So, my name is Chris Wilson, and we're making the gem system simpler by adding a gem system inside the gem system. Chris! The fuck? 5 months from L-Dog, who says, on this day 5 months ago, I told you to get a fucking bed frame. And hey, you know what? I did. Hell yeah, brother. Ah, why did my fucking stomach start doing this shit the moment that I turn on the stream? This is bullshit. Ah. Kazai says SRB2Kart be low %. That's not entirely inaccurate. See, the leaderboards decided that they don't want to they don't want any runs that aren't done on official EXEs. And so I decided, fuck that. I'm not playing with fucking flashing free play text in my face or like no interp. So instead, I've decided to just run on FKart blatantly using Lua. So I have HUD.Lua there. And HUD.Lua, as you might imagine, is a one-line script. Wow! Amazing! Now, of course, there's no way for me to prove that the HUD.Lua that I showed you is the HUD.Lua that's actually loaded in my game. I could be cheating using any number of fucking sophisticated and subtle methods, but number one, I'm a fucking dumbass. And number two, if you follow that line of reasoning, there's literally no limit. The game's cracked wide open. We can do fucking hardcode maps. We can do hardcode mods. We can do fucking EXE mods that are invisible, that lie to you about what's on ListWad, that like lie to you on the speedometer, shit like that. 21 months from Key because this cheating bastard. You rat bastard. Unbelievable. Just unforgivable nonsense. So yeah, I've been meaning to do this for a hot fucking minute. I mean, I don't know if I'm necessarily like mad about it. It's like, I don't know, if you're a leaderboard maintainer and you don't happen to think that stuff like interp or flashing free play text is important, then it's way simpler for you to be just like, hey, official EXEs only, level playing field. Makes things way more simple than accepting the unknown factor of, well, even if this build net syncs and is therefore guaranteed to be gameplay identical in like 99.98% of cases, maybe there's that 0.02% chance that it does something in a weird edge case that saves somebody a frame. That's what it is. Last says, Kart's anniversary is officially in a few-ish hours. Yeah, that also lined up pretty nicely. Because it means that I can knock out a 2-hour run before the end of our first fucking year of Kart. Should I run easy speed today? That's a great way for me to ruin this. I could run easy speed and have world record for arbitrary category % easy speed. I can't even submit to leaderboards if I do that. I'll like, if I want to do an easy speed run at some point, I'll submit with like a 30 with the vanilla game with 35 FPS hell game. All right, so let's see if my auto splitter still works. Hell yeah, brother. All right. No rocket starts for the whole run. You ready? Man, I just realized this, but I'm using the fucking hair trigger setting on the Elite for the for drift and item. And it feels mad good. Like, the trigger locks on the Elite 1 weren't great. Yeah, there we go. Optimal routing. I don't give a fuck. That says never rocket starts, get gold splits anyway. What I should be really doing is comparing against, like, trail splits or something. I don't know, does trail still have world record? And says unsubmittable percent poggers, dude. Oh yeah, does game audio need to go up? I've got it a little bit quiet because Kodachrome the Ear Destroyer happens every run. And okay, so you're doing some of the cheese skips, are going to do it in the honest player way. So the way that I naturally drive is pretty much exactly what the no major skips category is for. +8! Oh, and I don't even have fucking... Wait, is my fucking alias not working? Okay. Okay, hold on. +8. Bros, it's over. But my fucking, my advanced map wasn't set correctly either. My fucking, does my fucking speedrun alias even have int time in it? It does set int time 0. So why does this alias just not work? Yeah, allow join is on. I don't know. I wonder if the game does really does run at a different speed locally. Because +8 is pretty damning. Or is it? Oh, I know why. I know why. It's on normal speed. XD! I literally have a fucking alias that's supposed to set all the speedrun settings for me. And I did it, and it added the files and did, like, the skin params that it was supposed to, but it didn't execute anything else for some reason. Like, what is this cursed shit? Map progression next, intermission timer 0. Da, 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 da. Yeah, it's like, it's in my card exec. It's in a fucking alias, and I executed the alias, and the fucking file loads, and it worked just fine, but the rest is like, hey, buddy, go fuck yourself. Alright. Let's try this again. You know what? I just hit horn mod on reflex. Awesome. Yeah, that feels better. +8, bro. It's over. Card is fucking over. Yep, there we go. So now that I've finally achieved perfect aesthetic resonance... Nice lisp, idiot. I still haven't decided on what color I want to use for this fucking character all the time. Looks too fucking good in crimson. That was pretty clean. He says SRB2Kart is over. You're a kart rider streamer now. Although it says, if you considered a Lua that changes your color to the next one in the list at the end of each race. I sort of want to write that literally now. Oh, no, no, no. Alright, let me fucking real quick. Game sound up a little bit. Hey, I hit a rocket start. I've had so much time to practice since I'm fucking working on T and driving one lap around a small course that yells Daytona at me. Every single fucking time I want to test exit conditions. Don't ask about that fucking turbo rhythm. It's not important. Me too. Last reset of the night. No rocket start again. Restart on fuck is my favorite feature of this auto splitter. That was like the one thing where I realized, huh, you know, if I'm already parsing the log lines... Oh yeah, what's all this about fucking North American Kart Rider? It's not like some wacko soft reboot, right? It's just like the game that like went into open beta and then never ever came out. They're calling it Kart Rider Drift. Seems like sort of an unnecessary title, but alright. So I'm guessing it's a sequel or reboot or some shit, but still. Yeah, dude. Nice gold split. Incrementally getting less shitty at the video game by picking better characters. Shadow stats are mad cozy, though. Isn't the current world record Shadow? Don't worry too much about that routing. Bonk again. Alright, fine, I'll take the inside route. Fine. If you insist. Probably just take the fucking pad, to be perfectly honest. Yeah, I missed out on the Kart Rider craze. Not gonna lie. But hey, return of a beloved question mark property. Be glad you're not a Commander Keen fan. Hey, Brug. Yeah, it's unsubmittable because I'm a dirty hacker. Using unsanctioned, unofficial builds and blatant cheating Lua scripts that do nasty, non-competitive things like hide the gigantic flashing free play text. Oh no, it's like that, huh? It's like that today? Just casually minus 10. I think my next 10 runs at this fucking game are just going to be, what the fuck was I doing last run? Repeat forever. Yeah, hit stump, gets gold anyway. System 16 asks, unsubmittable? Yep, I'm on F-Kart for interpolation and some of the OpenGL performance fixes, so this is not leaderboard eligible. I wasn't asking, I was just using nega seems good. Cursed shit. The fucking question mark still in the same place. Scenario says, whoa, the frames, man. Yeah. Like, if it's between leaderboard legitimacy and, like, interpolation, interpolation wins forever. Fuck it. Dog asks, is taking the sneaker panels faster than just taking the shortcut? It actually is, for some reason. Or at the very least, it's equivalent. At least according to somebody who gets better times than I do earlier. Like on my last run, I kind of raised that question because I don't like the shortcut. The shortcut's a load of dicks. I mean, both of these things are objectively slower than checkpoint abusing here, so... You know. What the fuck?! That fuel win Aegis. That's that superior NASA technology. Please stand aside. And it says, oh yeah, it literally is because you're not using Aegis anymore. That fuel when you actually just picked a low tier. Speed is king, baby. Oh yeah, I still need to take a look at the fucking Sliptide files and figure out what characters I can drop so I can get Dory back in, because we just barely went over max skins when I added Ninja's pack. Nice drift. Oh, okay. Yeah, alright. What's wrong with this character's shadow? Blame OpenGL. And it says, no real opinion, but if you drop Emerald, I'll forever be sad. It's like that. Bug says, that fuel when not using shaders. There's no build that has both shaders and interp. And if it's between shaders and interp, it's not even a choice. Waiting for ultimate Omega Bird mod build, which has like shaders and James's insane interpolation built in. Taking that fucking boost ramp is slower, I think, isn't it? For no reason at all. Log says, I asked James to merge shaders into the Votman at PXE, but he said it was a pain in the ass. I mean, have you seen the fucking merge conflicts that come up when you try to do that? I don't blame him at all. It looks like an unending nightmare realm in there. I think people have experimented with pulling Fickle's interp changes into something that's pretty close to current master. There's like an internal shaders branch or something in use, but Pickle says, do the speedrun leaderboards allow interp EXEs? Nope. I actually talked to the mods about this one and they said official EXEs are bust. which is hilarious because they approved my run that was using OpenGL shaders. Like the old shaders EXE too, the one that was like super obvious. Nice extra shoe. But yeah, I'm not too worried about it. I don't want to fight that battle. So, no big deal, just 41 seconds ahead in, like, 5 courses. Hey, guys, do you think sub 2 is possible? Well, you see, if you pick a good character... Hey, I got the fucking blue MT. That's, like, my favorite wall bonk in the game. Geek says, Ebrog, by the way, I was playing Devil Engine the other day. I noticed one of the default high score names was Wins Final Boss. 10 years. Nice. Oh. Fickle says, my opinion, require saving replays of every race, all of which must sync on the base EXE. And otherwise, anything that's not giving you an obvious advantage is okay. That would make sense. Honestly, like, if people are interested in community EXEs being permitted on leaderboards, I'd like to start a dialogue, like, as a group of concerned individuals. But if not, I don't think there's anything stopping us from just, like, either starting a separate category on speedrunner.com or just adding it to the record site. Ooh! That fucking straight line of dash panels. I have never seen that in a year of playing this game. Absolutely blessed events. Pickle says, honestly, I'm surprised I don't require replays. Yeah. I don't know, maybe the moderation workflow is easier when you're working with just video instead, rather than manually retiming replays. Like matching replays with video to make sure you're not like submitting all of your best replays as a single segment run or something. Probably a bit of a pain in the ass. So, like, for the risk associated with not verifying by a replay versus the pain in the ass that is doing so for 2-hour runs every single time one of us assholes decides, hey, I'm gonna break the world record again. Yeah, also, I think that board predates Replay Hut. You are correct. Weird mini turbo rhythm. Pickle says, I mean, at least as a proof calling measure if needed. Yeah, like you'd think so, wouldn't you? 'Cause I don't know if any sort of fucking replay manipulation is even slightly common or like even known of in this game. Ciao. Last says, did you hear about Groove Coaster Switch releasing yesterday on an unrelated note? Yeah, I did, actually. I've been meaning to look into it, maybe. If it's better timed than the Steam release, I'm really interested. And Log says that fuel wouldn't have to submit 60 replays just to record a run. I mean, you just set the fucking replay save var to autosave. You clear out your replay folder beforehand. You zip your replay folder afterward. Seems straightforward enough to me. No, I took the wrong route. I should not have sneakered there. What the fuck? Brain don't work good. Pickle says, I guess if you were really dedicated, you could build a task from them. Yeah, right? And it's like, if I was really dedicated, I could exe mod something to report back as if it were fucking 1.0.4 vanilla and just lie in list wad. And then I could Lua script whatever I wanted. And the end result would be, you have to verify by, like, looking at the run. Which is the exact same as the state of things otherwise. I don't know. I don't do this sort of thing in speedrun communities, so there's probably nuance that I'm missing, but that seems to me to be the gist of it. Fate S, why 1.0.4? It's either 1.0.4 or 1.0.1 that's a common version used in another sect of the community for really fucked up any percent runs with, like, lawnmowering and mass checkpoint abuse. Yeah, it's 1.0.1, I think. Like, super degenerate stuff. 1.1 any percent is also kind of degenerate at this point, but nowhere on the same level that Rise of the Lawnmowers is. Fucking going through that section wondering where the fucking spike ball is. Alright. Can you hit the fucking box here and still make the cut on one? Yep. Even without hard sneakers, you can. Ooh, that's a weird rhythm. Log says, it's faster to skip the ramp at the end of the lap. Oh, just store off the fucking ramp? Is it really faster than taking the cut? That's insane, actually. No, no, no. Oh, no, no, no. At the end of the tunnel. Yeah. So you store off that instead of taking the, Actually, can you mash? There's no way you can mash from that set hard enough to take the cut, right? Pickle says, I want to see an SPB run all maps category to BH. I mean, I could totally add a fucking param to the script that just sets, like, advanced map next and everything and, like, doesn't reset stats. Do something like that Race the Clock mod that I saw all the time a while back, where it's like an endurance run through all maps. Oh yeah, going for a rainbow there isn't worth. It says Blue Mountain, the Great Wall. I think you mean Red Barrage. I also literally don't know if SPB Attack works with dynamic music, because I have never configured dynamic music to work for myself. I don't use it at all. I don't really care. Probably not worth to use the fucking shoe there, huh? Maybe wait for this. With the rainbow there. It'd be like a marginal time save, wouldn't it? I don't know. Rena says, it's not super hard to configure if you read the tutorials, basically like setting up binds. I mean, yeah, I did. It's just that, like, I don't really have any music I want to set up. Not super interested in SPB chase stuff right now. Even though I can think of a few choice fucking tracks for it. And I also generally really like the music choice that's used in this game for almost every single track. Pickle says, man, I'd love an endurance mod that didn't reset the timer. Level time isn't writable, is it? I mean, you can write, like, real time back to a player after every time. Fucking CVAR hack it or something, but... L-Dog, stop complaining at me about losing shoes, or you're gonna live a really sad life, because I'm gonna do it, like, 12 more times over the course of this run. I am grandmaster of losing shoes. Fuck, 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 fuck. I am going to combust. It's okay. You will survive. Oh yeah, you're setting up Live Split for your fucking 6-hour all-tracks marathon, right? Hydrosity any percent by driving in small circles and waiting for the map to zigzag you. No! Amazing. That's still gets gold split. Watch. That feel when you just play a faster character. Okay, we got it. We made it. I lost 1 second. Amazing. Can Trash Titanic not even be finished? What the fuck? Hey, it's a new shape. Featuring the music of Tekken 4. I hate myself. Do you have to say the same character for the entire run, assuming you want it to be leaderboard submittable? I mean, changing characters is allowed in the vanilla game as long as you're at a standstill. And there's nothing in the rules specifically talking about it. But there is a field for character on the page. And it appears to accept only one character, so... Right, many. I mean, yeah, same. I like the idea of single character leaderboards anyway. Yeah, that's probably the better way to... Fuck you! He says, write none, just for a laugh. And then use the fucking empty cart template from Cart Maker. Hell yeah, brother. Wow, this is sloppy as shit. Still gold, but by an imperceptible amount. Okay. Seems pretty good. No rocket starts ever, by the way. I want a native prompt in the game. Maybe not something as robust as Star Boost Helper, but just an early or late cue, like a small blue or red flash. Would be really cozy. Runa says, really all I want from the leaderboard is for it to allow more non-lure characters besides the ones in bonus. Yeah, L-Dog submitted a run with Luco, who I don't think uses a bonus clone stat block. Fuck you! Get out of here! Jack fuck Apple Mafia. Says the late queues that you don't get a boost. Oh, so if you get a fucking non-rocket start, it's always early? Huh, that helps a lot, actually. Oh yeah, there's a shortcut here that I never take. XD. Currently unknown whether the shortcut is actually faster. There we go, just gotta fucking go outside. Yeah, every mapper seems to agree that the only reason to make courses is to just lord your music taste over other people. Although it says the shortcut is faster, it's just hard. I mean, you know my motto, never do anything that is hard. Early again. So, a short story about why translation is hard. Fucking missed the thrower. So, while making Eve, I had one of my old fucking Elsword buddies, who now I guess is a Unist buddy, except I never play him because I hate his fucking hide. I had Isaac help me out by translating some of Eve's voice lines from the original game, which is Korean, so I could decide how to match them for the character. And both of the lines that I'm currently using for boosts were translated as "go," and it was only after I set up the character and Chengi did the official release that Isaac drops in and realizes, hey, so when I translated those as "go," that was like command form, like as in you're telling someone else to like carry out an action. Oh, fuck me. And then I realized that this was actually the most appropriate possible thing, because she's just telling the cart to fucking move. The whole gimmick is fucking robot servants in the first place. So it's actually way more appropriate than I ever intended. I am the worst at rocket starts on the earth. Fuck this! Stuck around for that fucking red, even though I'd guarantee it's not worth it. Ash Success wins English Eve. I might do JP, but somebody else can fucking do English Eve. Fucking too much emotion in the line delivery. So agitated all the time. I should probably fucking try to slip tide to that section next time instead. Are your roommates screaming? Hell yeah, they're fucking laughing it up upstairs. I think they're fucking watching Konosuba, which is the worst show ever made. Really should be shooing through like this, huh? Wow, that would be so much better if I wasn't such a worse player. Oh dear, did I accidentally start an argument? It's just bad. Fucking... None of the humor lands, it's just dog shit. Fucking one-note characters with one-note gags repeated forever. I maintain that my fundamental issue with almost every fucking show that I hate is that when characters fail to behave like humans, anything relying on empathy to elicit an emotional reaction fails because they don't register as fucking people. Something, something, empty husk decorated with cliche. Shoutouts to Demolition D. Geek says, when you parody a generic isekai and end up with all the same problems as an actual generic isekai, right? Oh no, we accidentally made the thing that we are parodying. Oh no. How could this happen? What a tragic series of events. Just thinking about how One Punch Man Season 2 falls into the same trap. One Punch Man Season 2 was fucked up. We watched, like, all of that in a fucking hotel room on our way to Kansas City. Just over fucking delivery Chinese and sadness over fucking traveling. And, like, I don't even know what to think of it. I think it just fucking passed through my head without leaving any impression at all. It was just a gigantic nothing. Rug says One Punch Man Season 2 is read the manga. Nice. Hey, got a rocket. And then veered for the right set of item boxes for some reason. Brain? Now I'm defensive driving from net games, bro. I still don't know where the fuck I actually want to use a sneaker here. So I'll just use it right before the next set and then fucking panic break. Like a chimpanzee. If I could get an orange out of that, that'd be fantastic. I was about to say some dumb shit like, what if there was an isekai that wasn't just blatant wish fulfillment? And then I realized that that's the entire reason the fucking structure of the genre exists. And that also I should probably stop shitting on things that clearly aren't made for me. But who are they made for? Log says, have you considered Buddhism? Because that's exactly what you're asking for. Unironically, yes, actually. Like, as a fucking spiritual framework, it seems pretty goddamn useful, honestly. Like, okay, Prime Directive is to reduce suffering? Great. That's what I fucking want. We are, in this, we are aligned. Sloppy ending, but decent. Nice line of gold splits, by the way. This is what happens when you upgrade characters. Broke adopting Buddhism because it's a fucking moral and spiritual framework that will make your life easier and full of less suffering. Woke adopting Buddhism because dude grapefruit Lamau. Okay, you know what? I don't even want to talk about it. I'm just going to avoid that cut for the rest of my life, if that's okay to you. I don't know how to take it. I've never taken it in that game before. All right, so here's the bad one. How the fuck? What is even... That can't be the right way to line up for this. But you need the fucking, Oh, you just need a mini turbo? You don't need the shoes for the springs? Oh. Okay. That makes way more sense. Oh. Jesus Christ. What? Man. Ragnar says, what did you even do here last time? Probably failed the cut and lost like 40 seconds, and I was also playing Aegis. Yeah, speaking of fucking 8 speed. This is the safety strat. Because I don't like that inside cut, and I keep getting fucked by the little lip on the wall. Oh hey, it's Keeg complains about F-Zero SNES again. My favorite. Love the super stereo snare, by the way. It's literally just in my right ear only. Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. My fucking finger twitched. It happens like that. That is a weird rhythm for those fucking panels. Sable says, at least they're replacing it with Beat Eat Nest for 2.0. I don't think those music changes are final. I think people are talking about that from one of the 2.0 streams. I'm pretty sure that was one of Chromation's personal WODs and that it's not confirmed. Don't shoot me for that. I don't know anything, but that's what I've heard. Rock says, just use the Smash remixes. The fucking Smash remixes are honestly so strong. Gold, but no time gain, though. Alright. Also, golded when I literally just, like, used a sneaker at a random time and off-track the cut. Huh. I should probably figure out how to angle for those at some point. There's always tomorrow. No, no, no! Don't like that. All Dog says, I'm back, I have pizza, and then says, it's deep dish. You know, I know a few people here who would not understand how your first and second statements can coexist. Placid says, use the shoe to cut across the grass and use a red mini turbo for the ramp. Ha. Makes sense. That is not a red mini turbo. Now I have ruined everything. It makes sense, though. Maple says, I drove here to laugh at you. I can't snipe the shit out of you without getting closer. Bug says, anyone who dislikes deep dish pizza has never had Chicago style. I've got some family in Chicago. Deep dish is still really not my favorite. I don't know. I've had it at a couple different places as well, because everybody fucking does different, but, you know. With that said, the arguments over, like, well, if you have to say it's deep dish pizza, then it's really not pizza, because you have to give the qualifier. Like, alright, the semiotics of fucking pizza. Okay. This is what we're doing here today. Bonk. I hate the lower route, even though the top route randomly fucks me by flinging me 10,000 miles into the air. What is the meme any % cut here? Something about an invisible fence? There is a set here. God damn it. Fuck you. Did I? Oh man, if I like somehow don't lap count. In a world where the checkpoint system makes any kind of logical sense. And that fucking final critical turn doesn't randomly airlift you. Pickle says, I have a foodie coworker who does that. It's not really X thing all the time. Yeah, I don't... The categories are the human parts, guys. It's not something fucking... The categories were not handed down to us by Jesus Christ. We make the categories. This doesn't solve any problems. But maybe it can be a reminder that people should, like, relax about them a little bit. The Elite 2 has been fantastic, by the way. This fucking controller's amazing. I'll come back to you with my recommendation after a couple years. But, like, so far, in terms of, like, the I didn't buy it rating. Pretty good. Pickle says, a pizza is an open-faced sandwich. Ah, I see. So this is the true face of God. This is stupid. Geek says, I'm sorry, but fighting over pizza is literally all I have. I'm from New York, and it's the only thing we have left. That's valid. Wow, that's so not worth it. This isn't worth it either. Lost time, unsurprisingly. I should update the title of the split to update to master. This is another one of those cut is literally slower situations, right? That's always been my intuitive sense, and I think somebody confirmed it last stream, or last run. Ah, this sucks. Missed two blues in that sequence. Excellent. Bowler says, I know what not to do here now. Wow, thanks. Oh, great. somehow lost the red. Amazing. I think I released just a little bit early. Soup says, I meant because I did the cut here every time, not trying to diss you. Oh, okay. Alright, you are forgiven. Your good grace status as the record holder has been restored. I bequeath to you the title, Pretty Fucking Good at Kart Game. What kind of fucking image link is that? Gaia Dragon, what the fuck? Sometimes red, sometimes not. How does it work? We don't know. How the fuck is that still late? Are you shitting me? Alright, you ready for me to get fucking launched by the inside of this? Hey, I didn't fucking die. Genuinely incredible. It also may or may not be faster to slip type through this and take the speed that you gain from the shoe through the ice. And just skip the fucking ramp entirely. Yep. A dog already informing me, hey, ramp sucks. I suck. The ramp and I were made for each other. Yeah, okay, so the set is there, and then... Yeah, okay. So my intuition was actually right. Yeah, because you get all that speed coming out onto the ice. Hey, I got the rainbow here, and then it didn't matter. Except it kind of did. Is that faster? No one knows. Yo, while we're shitting on SNES music, did y'all see that fucking proof of concept for Chemical Plant using samples captured from the Genesis on the SNES? That is one of the funniest arrangements I've ever seen. Somebody remind me about that after this, and I'll fucking find it. It's like a really good recreation, actually. If somebody can find it ahead of me. I think I found it linked in one of the fucking uploads of the Xenocrisis OST. It legit sounds like 95% like the Genesis version. It's fucking crazy. Oh, no, no, no. Yeah, I fucking told you guys. You're like, oh, I expected Dread. It's like, no, it's legit. Fuck this game. Yeah, because the gimmick is that it's using fucking samples taken, like, they captured from a Genesis and then fucking basically got samples of each of the individual instruments fucking did wizard sample preparation to make them sound that clear and clean, and then just fucking resequenced the entire song. Yeah, the slides are pretty bad. That's like the only thing. Also, like, constraints on cartridge memory, probably. Like, the SNES sound chip is really fucking capable. It's just that sample preparation is really hard. But it's less hard than, like, trying to fucking build an instrument out of math using FM synthesis. Which is what everybody else had to fucking contend with. Yeah, the ability to do all sorts of tricks like, hey, let's just fucking take a chord and make that one sample, and now we have fucking 44 billion 44 billion simultaneous notes because we put a billion notes into one sample. Just the basic stuff. FM synthesis is a fucking art, though, and there's something fucking... Like, even the less capable chips do some crazy shit. Like, we all talk about the Genesis. But, like, fucking ad-lib sound cards? Just say? I managed to convince fucking Roy to put, the FM version of... Fuck this! The FM version of Canyon.mid in Route 3.1 instead of the MIDI version, the general MIDI version. I forgot this isn't fucking Record Attack and that box will actually be there. Can't wait for weird, confusing time loss because I just didn't do something. You're listening to FM Fuck This 420.69. Hey, I ended with a shoe again. How dog are you there? Yeah, I lost like 9 seconds there because I'm just a huge shitter. Is there seriously a conversation in chat about whether the Streets of Rage 2 guy did FM synthesis? The Streets of Rage 2 is FM synthesis. It's on the fucking Genesis. I can't fucking take it. Seriously, I'm out on limit. Twill is here to tell everyone to play Etrian Odyssey, which is great. I picked up the fucking Genesis version of Xenocrisis since Savaged Regime came up in chat. And, like, once you get used to the fact that you're out here playing a fucking twin stick with, like, Smash TV controls, so 8-way movement, 8-way aim, it's pretty fucking sick, actually. Really solid sound design. Which, I mean, like, it's got Savage Regime on it. What the fuck did you expect? But, like, in terms of actual twin-stick gameplay, I think it does just enough to prevent the kind of boring, over-centralizing strategy of literally stream every enemy in circles around the arena, while mostly avoiding pitfalls of bullshit, like, spawns directly on top of you. Like, for procedurally generated rooms, Does pretty well. Placid says, if I remember right, it's faster to use the boost on the bridge and get a rainbow instead of using that shortcut. That wouldn't surprise me, honestly. Just that long fucking stretch of open road. Guess I wanted to mow for a little bit there to make sure I was lined up. I think it might be faster to fucking mash and go to the center. Especially if I'm doing this horrid shithead move. And then, like, lawnmowering for it. Or... oh, I missed a set. Unlucky. Sucks. Can I at least get a blue from here? Thank you. Yeah, a little cleaner that time. There we go. Actually hit the set, thank God. Okay. Alright. Didn't even get the red. What a huge shitter. People are watching me fuck up and get gold splits like, what the fuck is happening? I have absolutely no fucking idea what to do with fucking boost strategy on Red Barrage. So I'm just gonna take horrible guesses the entire time. Like, I know the inside is better there, but I always fucking take the outside on net games because it's safer, and I've got to break that habit. Get me out of here, please, God. Fucking going out of my way for those panels feels terrible, even if it's totally not. Okay. Oh boy, is it Sonic Adventure Port discourse time? Shoutouts to literally every subsequent release of that game being worse. Let's go. Actually, I was reminded recently, because I was side-tubing some fucking shit with Frey about a Sonic-only run of Sonic Heroes. And the runner mentions that they're on the PC version, which is funny, because the PC version literally isn't finished. And, like, has development text and missing voice lines and shit. It's awesome. But it also has the Shut Up Charmy I&I option, making it the definitive version. You know what? Sure. Not gonna worry about that one too much. I'm not even gonna bother with the drift stores here, by the way. I will eat the time loss. Oh, wow, I actually missed that entirely. Nice. Do the epic. I'll do the last drift store because it's easy, because it's fucking springs. But the rest can fuck off. I'm actually not sure. Okay, yeah, that fucking... Dealing with that ramp has to be slower than the, because you can take the cut through there, but the ramp's gotta be the slowest part of this section by far. Fucking shadows. Only did a 360. Half points. Oh, hey, I finished the shoe. Like a legend. Whoops, forgot it wasn't a 3-lapper. XD. Oh, hey, it's the course with 2 of the strongest cuts in the entire game. Bonk. Maple says, don't you hate when lap numbers are changed every other month or so? Yeah, for community courses, I feel like I make really dumb mistakes sometimes. Because, like, stuff gets changed from 2 laps back to 3 and then back to 2 within the space of, like, 2 updates. How did the lap count change? 4 times and only 1 update? We'll figure it out. Superlore says, you forget Honeybee? I said some of, right? I said like 2 of the strongest cuts in the game. Just set num laps to 3. Just set num laps to 69. Easy clap. Max is 50. Unlucky. What a tragedy. Yeah, there we go. That's the big speed. That's kart big speed. That's what, my like 4th rocket of the fucking run. And like says all rocket start run win. When I fucking Lua it, I am so bad at hitting the fucking 2 frame Celsius window. Or 2 frame Fahrenheit, excuse me. Also, Can't See Shit was the fucking split title for this. Back when I had Fog on. Now I should just change it to Fuck Cycle-Based Hazards Part 1. And then have fucking Barren Badlands as Fuck Cycle-Based Hazards Part 2. I guess I should say 2 ticks, not 2 frames, because now we have the fucking magical interp builds. I should really be routing out of my way for that fucking box, shouldn't I? I hate it, though. So it's never fucking there in net games, so my brain doesn't register it. Also, it's never worth in net games. Like, yeah, I'll path out of my way with an Orbinaut to get an Orbinaut. Oh, that was just an unused shoe. L-Dog actually weeping. Because he says it isn't worth it offline either. Well, shit. I think it's a bit faster, very slightly. Not if you do that. Fuck! And I wrong drift out of the... Best game ever. What did we learn? Never listen to chat. Never, ever. Only brings pain and suffering. Only brings samsara. Almost. You see how I almost hit that shit? Blessed says, what the fuck? My advice is great. Yeah, I do appreciate the advice because I'm fucking... I'm not the routing guy. I'm the gay robot guy. Can I get that on a business card? The gay robot guy. Oh yeah, L-Dog, enjoy your fucking 37-person bracket. Have fun with running that nonsense. Hey, I didn't fucking bonk this time. I swear to God, I fucking bonk the inexplicably solid decorative features up there every single time. Oh wow, the FOF didn't actually freak out there. Usually on interpolation builds, that fucking FOF flashes like crazy because it's getting pulled in and out of the water. Oh wow, I actually just skipped that tier entirely. Peace. See you later. Pickle says that's only on uncapped. Smiley face. Yeah, I do like F-Kart more as a build. Just like... I've started using it in net games again, even though I still have those weird, like... Online specifically, I have those little stalls that I swear to God I do not get on Uncapped. And it might be something specific to my setup, or I don't know. I don't know fucking what. But in every other respect, F-Kart is a really well put together build. It's like, just the interpolation's way more, it's way less broken than Uncapped. I mean, the Uncapped port was like a fucking copy and paste, hell job. And everyone involved in it seems to share that general philosophy. What the fuck, we put rendering code in the net code, etc. and so it has a whole bunch of weird side effect things being broken. There is kind of a funny handler in SPB attack right now, though, for interp builds in particular, and that goes for both uncapped and F-Kart, where I'll only play sounds once per tick, even if a HUD hook is called multiple times per tick, which is probably a good idea. I think that could plausibly become an issue if, like, a server lagged at the exact wrong time on a vanilla build. But on interp builds, it's, it'll just play the sound stacked 7 times. And so I discovered this when I stepped out of my dev environment, which uses the vanilla exe, and tried to test on Sliptide for the first time, and then my ears exploded. Also, because I'm deliberately dodging all of these events because my schedule is like, I don't know, I just don't know ever if I'm going to be awake for something, awake or well-rested, and I don't want to fucking cause problems for organizers. I haven't been entering any of the tournaments yet, but if I'm available day of and you want an extra caster, fucking wide open, chief. I don't have anything insightful to say about this game, though. I just, like, use the words meme and ramp close to each other a lot. Log says all you have to do is be loud. I'm pretty good at that. Want to see me lean into my microphone? Want to see me do it again? Etc., etc. I don't even bother with the fucking hell ramp shitfest on that turn back there. But I feel like maybe I ought to be doing the other skip. Like this skip here. And then the fucking alt route off this box. Fucking hitting the off-road feels so bad, though. Unless it's just the first ramp is faster if you don't use the ramp itself, ironically. Wait, you mean it's really faster to do the fucking red MT right over the edge and then fucking sneaker out shit? That's actually faster? Because I found that shit by mistake, and I'm like, there's no way this is, like, actually deserving of a spot in my fucking memory. It's probably pointless, but it's really funny. Seems tough to hit. Yep. Angles. My life is suffering. That's not where you enter that cut. Guess we're just going. God Gamer. God Gamer. Literally lost 7 seconds. Not even silver. Unlucky. Don't use a shoe here. Don't use a shoe here. Don't use a shoe here. There we go. I can't decide whether this looks better or worse on Interp, honestly. At 60 FPS low bitrate, this probably looks like the most hilarious thing to ever fucking be recorded on video. Woo! Close enough. Or I guess, does interp go above 60? Yeah, it's running at 120 right now. I lock at 120 so that VSync doesn't fucking turn on. Since G-Sync is the only thing that'll be active below like 141. Which means low latency, no tearing, baby! Dog says, Coda, but the textures are replaced with those fixed dead pixels, fastest way working 100% videos. Literally just cycling red, green, blue over and over again. That would be fucking incredible, actually. That's how I feel about the devs leaving the old Paladin for Encore mode. Like, I mostly either agree with the decisions that Kart Crew makes regarding like overall design and development direction, or if I don't agree, I at least like understand that their goals differ from mine in a way that is difficult to resolve, that neither of us is objectively like correct. But the old palette is a fucking hazard, dude. Why is it still there? Okay, remind me to show off Kodachrome Encore after this. With, like, a fucking disclaimer. Bad cycle. Like, it's a legitimate photosensitivity hazard. Dog says, I need to start getting ready for map hell 6-hour stream. Remember to pop in after this. Yeah, if you're going when I'm done, I'll fucking host you, dude. Godspeed. Pickle says, Teal fucking censored Kodachrome on his stream. I was laughing. Yeah, Sliptide and Light Dash both, in ST Pack, I grabbed the old palette and use it in place of the current Encore palette, which is the old default palette. That's fucked up. Yeah, when was L-Dog supposed to start? I started way later than I expected because... Fuck. That's the reason, actually. That's the whole reason. You don't need to know anything more. I started later than I expected because, first, I had to wait for my fucking housemates to get out of the shower, and then I had to take a shower, and then I got out of the shower, and Path of Exile 2 had been announced while I was in the shower. So that was my life experience for a bit, absorbing information from ExileCon. Geek says, you should be sure to put a photosensitivity warning in your stream titles of certain days of the KSC. Oh yeah, I usually try to warn at the start of the affected area, but I should probably also drop it in the stream title so that people who are arriving late don't get fucking punked. Luck says, I'm starting in 3 minutes. Unlucky. Are you sure you can't delay? I want to see the whole thing. XD. Okay. Gary says, I'm hoping you do another KVC next year. I think there are plans for Summer Marathon next year. It may not have the same or even a similar theme. Fuck this Gareth. I want to off the ride. But, yeah, there were actually plans for this year's Summer Marathon, but they fell through because of some really unfortunate circumstances surrounding my fucking move across the country. I'm gonna do a nice test of my game soon to make sure I'm well prepared. Yo, if people are testing their shit, can y'all, like, save me some trouble and upload the ROMs? I mean, upload your legitimate dumps of the games that we are playing. which I also own and will be using purely for archival purposes. Remember, don't pirate. Piracy's bad. He says, I'll mail you my arcade boards when I'm done. Yeah, dude. I got a super gun right here. Let's do it. I don't have a super gun. I wish I had a super gun. Confusing break, but okay. Remind me after this to check if I somehow have Excel and break mapped to fucking right stick or something by mistake. Yeah, I think that's the best place to spend that. Ebrog says, yes, I too play all of the arcade games through remote desktop connection to Geek's PCB stash. That reminds me that I need to try Futari in Xenia before I forget. I tried Galuda 2, and besides the audio delay, it seemed to work pretty well. Nico says, if this doesn't get its proper category on Twitch soon, I'm gonna have to stream it on Mixer instead. Unfortunately, it doesn't meet the criteria for inclusion in the Giant Bomb DB, I believe, which is where Twitch sources its categories from, so it's unlikely. I don't know how I fucking feel about Mixer, personally. I don't feel attached to Twitch, except in the sense that they're, like, currently the company that's providing me with the means to fucking turn the support of my viewers into paychecks. But, like, not in love with this fucking hell website. I could see myself bailing to Mixer. I don't know. Oh, I finished another fucking shoe. Ah! Okay. Maple says, wins the SPB attack run. Zixi says, seconding Maple. So that's 3 people who have asked for, like, an endurance mode for SPB attack. I'm concerned that the mod's intended use as a, like, free play minigame is going to get eclipsed by people sitting alone playing SPB attack. Which, I mean, like, go for it. Fuck that pad. Pad's for losers. Losers who know how to drive. Laz asks, when are scoring mechanics? So the idea is that I want to collect a lot of metrics, but then not, like, actually grade you on anything necessarily, or, like, assign, like, a fucking value structure. Like, maybe recognize weird achievements, like 0% clutch time, or, like, an unusual amount of grazing off-road. But ultimately, I kind of want people to decide on their own. That's the second time I didn't line up for that cut. Fuck me. I want people to decide on their own what their goals are when using it. Whether it's, I want to fucking be in peril constantly, I want to fucking squeeze SPB distance and live on the edge. Versus, like, I want to have the cleanest possible run with no bumps and fastest time, like I'm using it as a training tool. Versus, like, I literally just want it to track how many blue mini turbos I do. Log says, please add graze time score or, like, a percentage of the time spent grazing. Display the percentage, maybe. Yeah, I considered doing it as a percentage instead of as a time. Oh, hey, we're in hell. Guy asks, what's the highest rank on SPB attack? Alright, so don't tell anyone, but the rank system is a placeholder right now, and they are all random. But I appreciate that it wasn't obvious to people. I'd like to, like, hide cute little tidbits behind, like, unusual run circumstances, but my issue with imposing a scoring system is that I kind of want people to just do what the fuck they want to. There are a lot of different ways you can approach this, like, obviously maximizing for, like, time spent near SPB is compelling, but for somebody who just, like, wants to score high, maybe they don't find it interesting because it probably involves a lot of squeezing and deliberately going slowly. Shit like that, you know? On a graph of player speed and SPD distance across the run. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Oh. Ah. As it says, I looked at the Lua and saw they were all just listed on the same line. Yeah. That's new stuff, too. Since the last time it was on Sliptide, I actually rewrote the entire script. Because it was, like, causing sync fails. And I looked over it, like, 20 times and couldn't find anything it could possibly doing that was modifying state for only a single player. Or, like, not for certain players. And in the end, I just decided, you know what? Fuck it. This game is broken. Map load and map change hooks are Satan. I will never use them again. I init everything at level time 1 from now on. Oh, great. Wrong Drift Legend. Hikari debating over buying Pokemon Sword and Shield. Now here's the thing. You don't have to buy it now. The game's still gonna be there. You can totally get physical used for like $15 after the dust is settled and everyone has decided whether Pokemon is dead and buried and in the garbage and Game Freak is literal fucking... I don't know. What is the new accusation? What is the new hashtag? Game Freak lied? Pokemans is the same. Play Pokemans on your Nintendo. Really, it just seems like, if nothing else, you should probably wait for them to fix the fucking bug where, the game can crash in a specific way that sets off Nintendo's horrible EXFAT drivers and wipes your SD card if it's formatted as EXFAT instead of FAT32. Like, probably wait for a fix on that at least. I'm not a consumer advocacy group, but I think that would probably be a generally okay idea. I like how much time you actually don't lose for that. Like, it's really comparatively minor. By the way, it's not a physical property of your card, it is the way it's formatted. If you have, like, Sword and Shield digitally, and you're concerned about it, and your card is formatted EXFAT, you can just copy everything to your PC, reformat the card as FAT32. There are plenty of guides on how to do it. Load all your shit back on and continue playing digital like nothing ever happened. Plus, like, game saves? Game saves are on the fucking, internal memory. And, like, downloaded games, even if they go to the SD card, you can always re-download. So the worst that happens to you is like, oh, it blew up my screenshots. And for some of you, that'll matter, and for some of you, it won't, you know? Hikari says, I have two 64 gig SD cards, but FAT32 can't be formatted to bigger than 32 gig cards. I don't think that's correct. I have FAT32 cards in both my Switches, and they're 128 gigs. I am reasonably sure that's not true. What route am I doing? No one knows. Bonk. Hikari says, I mean, that would be great if it wasn't true, but my computer won't let me select FAT32 when you go to format, so you might have to have used a third-party program to do it. Yeah, I mean, mine wouldn't either, so I looked up format switch SD card FAT32 and got a Windows tool called GUI format. Oh god, this run is a train wreck so far. It is a very simple, very small program where you select a drive and it formats it as FAT32, and then you're done. Easy clap. I found that, but it gave me an error. It did not give me an error. I am not sure what to tell you. Ended the run with a shoe again. It's okay, though, because I was mini-turboing downhill, so I probably didn't lose that much time. Geek says that. Said it might not let you use more than 32 gigs of it. No, it'll let you use more than... It'll let you use the full capacity. The restriction of FAT32 is that you can't store files that are larger than a certain size. Hey, I didn't get memed. But because the way shit is laid out in, like, Nintendo saves by default, that won't be a problem. You won't have to, like, fucking split any files or anything. It's been known in the Switch modding community for a hot minute that Nintendo's EXFAT drivers are garbage, and if anything goes wrong on your Switch, your fucking card is probably going to get erased or trashed. So, just good information to have. Just be FAT32 anyway. Couldn't it be a problem with downloaded games where they split up into a zillion files or something? I think they are split up into a zillion files. Here we go. Oh, wow. No line def meme. This top route is so fucking ugly. Jesus. Like, the problem is actually not with Sword and Shield in that situation. Like, Sword and Shield is crashing, and crashing is obviously bad. But then the fucking horrible drivers... I don't know why I spent that shoe where I did. And I know you can fucking cut across the center riding the wall, but I forgot in the moment to line up for it correctly. But yeah, it's just the garbage drivers. It's something that Nintendo could fix on a system level if they actually devoted the resources to it. All right. Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen. Speed. I am speed. Eberog asks, why are all of the eccentric tracks in a lump? This is the Cocaine Bender Cup. It's when all of Kart Crew just fucking got absolutely blasted out of their minds on Lean and Ambien. No! Wait, that might actually be a time save, kind of. Not terrible. Time save. I'm sorry to let you down, Maple. Trailblazers has time for second worst 5-lapper. I like this course. It's stupid, but I'm okay with that. Yes, what's the first worst? Trailblazer says door. Hey! Cutout Warehouse is amazing! You shut the up. Door is unironically the best track feature in the game. It is my favorite hazard. Fickle says, if you hit the door, then you're bad. Fucking preach. Maple says, door hurt my feelings. Zara asks, what is door? Okay, so things I have to showcase after this before I host L-Dog. Encore Kodachrome and door. The thing about door is that it's not strictly a clocked hazard. Isn't there some fucking hidden line def that watches for P1 and changes the position? Like it's put like a turn and a half in front of the door or something? No, it's just a timing hazard. Shit, what am I thinking of that? My brain? There's no spring there, asshole. Who said it had a trigger? I swear to God I heard that from somebody in a fucking net game. If it's just timing, then I have placeboed myself mad hard. Guy who lost. Placid says, I've heard people call it a trigger before too. Okay, so it's not just me. I think it might be because of confirmation bias, convincing people that the door specifically moves to hit you in the face. Which is probably my favorite thing ever. Bad day. Get me out of here. Wow, I lost so much. Fuck. Fickle says, cutout warehouse door as a trigger equals you can find Mew under the truck. Miko says, OMG, that reset point was so bad. Yeah, it's not my favorite. What is it with these cloud maps and super questionable spawns? Also, fuck 100% of this course. It feels like there is legit no correct way to take the entire thing. I hate the buzzword flow used to describe maps that you are bad at being bad. But this shit flows like tar. It is fucked up. God damn it. Fickle says, thanks for the idea, though. B8 cutout will make the door slice the leader in half on the final lap. Nice. Eberog says, every patch note for cutout warehouse. Removed trigger for door is now timed hazard. This time for real. Nice. Alright, it's time for Massive Losses City. Whoa, did you fucking see that camera bullshit? God almighty. Not the cleanest final lap, but... No major... Whoa! Is that... That is a fucking gate, alright. Okay. I'm sure people will fucking immediately repackage the SMK tracks and the remove tracks in V2 into like an everything is terrible style add-on, by the way. And devs will fucking beg you not to play it, but because community likes more content and is afraid of change, it will remain played. Classic says one of the devs will do it themselves. Maybe. I mean, if Kart Crew is divided on Horn Mod, they can be divided on fucking SMK. Oh, wow. I actually cut that set. I'm the best player in the world. Pickle says the devs are almost the only people who like the SMK maps. Nice. Oh, wow. I just decided not to do the cut, I guess? I don't know. I have brainworms. I know I should have used it earlier. Shh. Weird bump, but okay. I think it's faster if you fucking cut around this, maybe. I don't know, routing this shit makes me feel like I have brainworms, so... Like, that boost was objectively a bad idea. I look at this course, and my fucking head falls off in real life. Who knows if this is faster? Not me. All right. I love how there is this gigantic block of fuck right at the end of the run, and if it weren't for Community Cup, the run would actually end with like 45 minutes of fucking Mario Kart tracks. But instead, like I mention every time, the run ends on Crimson Core, which is like the coolest place for a run to end. Kill me, kill me, kill me. Maple berating me for not taking the cut. I don't trust that cut. I swear to God I cannot line up with it to save my fucking life. I'll like lab it in ILs and then like next run I'll do it, but swear to God it just scares the shit out of me. This still a gold somehow. All right, here we go. At least the thwomps have the mercy of not completely fucking you. Lap 1. It's like cycle-based hazards on crack. It's like cycle-based hazards, but it's the fucking... What the fuck?! I find a new way to off-track on this course every single time. Go fuck yourselves! Fucking all 4 on the same cycle, trolling me again. Unbelievable. You're actually trolling. Christ, this nice rail grind. Yeah, don't worry about it. Get me out of this nightmare realm. Oh my fucking god. Alright, here we go. That's so appropriate, too. Yeah, see you later. Let me just astrally project into the 9th dimension. Honk. I'm so... What the fuck? I hate this. Talking about Vanilla Zigzag. Yeah, Vanilla Zigzag is like a course. Vanilla Lake is like a torture device. Oh. I hate this. How the fuck am I clipping the inside of those every time? That was almost decent. I wanna fucking die. Okay, we're into Community Cup. Now I can be free of suffering. I want Barkley to redesign Vanilla Lake with more red springs. That little fucking net game IL only strat. Just that horrible meme shit. That was a really ugly fucking turn, but okay. No, I don't like it. Fine. Be that way. Yes, this is the part of the run after BC3 and Vanilla Lake. Rob me of my remaining will to live. Hey, Karnaus. You've arrived at what is hopefully the tail end of the run, contingent on me not failing one skip in Honeybee for 12 hours. Nice. That was, what was that, 3 missed sparks in a row? So how's that whole going fast thing going? I mean, pretty well. We're 3 minutes ahead. Which would be unheard of if I had optimized at all, but instead I am the worst player on planet Earth. Okay. Get me the fuck out of here, please. Danger! Okay, here we go. He says, danger time in cart. Nope. Not allowed. I disagree. 3, 2, 1. Fear again. All right, here's Card Airlines. You ready? Hey, the Red Springs didn't fuck me for no reason. How nice. Says, so no screaming goat, AJ? Not yet. I don't know, I'll have some fucking chamomile tea prepared, just in case I feel like fucking bleeding out of every square inch of my throat. Oh boy. No blue? No blue. None blue. And so Keeg is talking about Krosnik Plus's Sudden Death addition to Versus Mode. So apparently the Versus Mode is structured around fucking hitting speed bonuses, which are easier to send more locked tiles to your opponent. Makes sense. However, here's how Sudden Death is activated. Sudden Death is activated if both players hold the Sudden Death button. What? What the fuck? That's the best idea ever. That is the best fucking idea I've ever heard. Ah, bad entry. Really bad entry. Holy shit. No. He says, oh, and a friend of mine replied with this. What if Danger Time was activated through mutual consent? Oh, God. Okay, way better entry. Fucked it up significantly less. God damn it. Every time. I think I have to fail that at least once every run. Oh yeah, last I checked, speedrun.com mods were unsure of whether the ramp shit should be counted for no major skips or not. Can we get an official developer opinion on whether that cut is intended? You didn't yell at me when I was doing it in our last net game, so I'm assuming it's fine. Pickle says, Honeybee's shortcuts are all intended. Okay, cool. That makes things significantly easier to follow. Yes, even window skip. All right, here we go. Let's bring it all home. By the way, the first thing I did when I finished the rewrite of SPB Attack enough for it to be playable was I immediately fucking spammed Crimson Core until I got it. It's hard as shit. Maple says sub 59 or you've nerd. Are you fucking sure about that? Fucking ramp gives me the fear of God every time. It says music review, Yosuke Yasui instantly God tier. This actually isn't. This is plus tech. This is fucking Agonizer's Birth, I think. Agonizer's Return. This fucking song has been rewritten so many times. 158.31. Not bad. Pretty neat. Too bad it's unsubmittable because I refuse to play without interp anymore. But just for fun, there's a Lewis script in there. You'll have to take me on my word that this is the only thing in the Lewis script. So if I wanted to cheat, I could be more subtle about it. That's not going on boards, but I'm pretty happy with it regardless. Okay, so... Nice. So I have to load, it would be under my download, right? F-Hearts. So first we'll go to Coda. Is Zar even still here? Okay. So this is normal Kodachrome. And if I enable Encore mode... You ready for Encore Kodachrome? Oh, wait, I am on OpenGL, and this fucking shit doesn't have, I have to swap back to the shaders build, then, I think. Yeah, I'll swap back to shaders real quick, and, SRB2Kart, OpenGL. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, but yeah, fucking obvious photosensitivity warning for what's about to happen. Actually, before I go any further... So, let's find... Coda del Chrome. That beautiful, beautiful 35 FPS. I think this is the shaders build. Here's hoping it's the shaders build. No? Unlucky. Where did I fucking put the shaders build then? God damn it. Shaders. Fucking. Alright. This is the longest and most dramatic reveal of all time. Asugo says, use software? No. Software is dicks. Boycott software. Since its software is better. Objectively incorrect. Nauseating fake perspective. I actually cannot play that. I actually cannot play on software without getting motion sickness. All right, here we go. Oh, shit. There it is! Gaze upon the majesty of vanilla Kodachrome circa 1.0. It is, in fact, the worst thing on the planet. Just having a normal one. So the other thing while I'm here... is door. Oh, this is cool. I love getting trapped in this shit because I fucking menu incorrectly. Alright, here we are. So, door. Y'all enjoying 35 FPS after watching at a crisp fucking 60 the whole time? And yes, the character has a shadow now. OGL weird. Door. 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 Nice. Not door. Door. So yeah, that's a thing. Oh wow, color maps look nice. What if we had one renderer that was good instead of two renderers that people constantly kept designing for one or the other? What if everybody focused their attention on the renderer that was likely to actually, like, scale into the future and, like, actually receive improvements? Instead of fucking putting all their eggs in the software basket because Visual Portal's MUD doesn't currently have color maps on every branch. Load of shit. Anyway, that's my run for today. Where the fuck is L-Dog? Where is your shit? Alright, /raid L-Dog_02. I haven't done this in a hot minute. Alright. Y'all ready? Let's fucking hit it. If you got a Tyrone W, post that shit.